I'm sure that everybody in Ghosts of Tabor right now knows about the Collector, which is the most recent boss added by the developers of Ghosts of Tabor. He's also the hardest to kill and the one who gives the best armor. So because of all this, he's very sought after by many people, and he only appears in one map, Montgemiest. Knowing this, me and two other friends, Volcanor and Camster, I'll be calling Volcanor Volk just for the purposes of because I felt like it. So we loaded in, we checked this one corner to make sure that there wasn't anybody there. Turns out there was no one there, so we worked our way to Museum. On our way to Museum, at about the edge of one tent by the entrance of it, we found a Collector's Guard, which means for sure that Collector is there. And Collector, if you didn't know, has a 5% spawn rate. So it's not very common to get that. Me and my friends were running some kits. I think we were running maybe JPC 2s, Vest Bs, and my one Camster was running an AK Alpha. With all this, we knew that we had a decent shot at taking down Collector. So we worked our way in. Volknor's hand messed up, and he wasn't able to shoot properly. So what we did after that was we pushed up to the Collector room. I found, while Camster and Volcanor were hiding behind me in a different corridor, I found, I think it was 2 Collector's Guards and a normal scav. I killed the normal scav and started lighting up the Collector's Guards. I think I also killed one of the guards before he ran away at the doorstep of the corridor I was at. I got all his stuff, but when I tried to grab the vest, it disappeared. So that's not fun. After that, I went up and Volcanor and Camster were yelling that Collector is on them and trying to kill them, and they had eyes on him. So I was actually at a point where I could see Collector and his other guards as well. Collector has 4 guards in total, and he has himself. So I killed one guard, and then Volcanor killed one guard, then I killed another guard that was by Collector. After I killed that guard, I started mag dumping Collector with an AKM that I grabbed from one of the guards that I killed. I had extra mags because of that too. I lit up Collector with I think 2 mags of AKM, which is high caliber and shreds the Collector's armor pretty well. By this point I had killed 2 Collector's guards, which is half, and done about half of Collector's total health. And I had taken, I think, enough damage to use 2 NRS, but I only used 1. So I was at half health when I got immediately killed by the last Collector's guard. By this point, Camster had already been killed, so it was just Volcanor left, and he had a bugged hand. But he had also found a way to fix his hand, kind of, so I think he could 2-hand his gun. And so he murdered Collector and the other guard. He got out with all of Collector's stuff and the green card that drops from him. The whole time he was saying, "Man, I really don't want to give you this XM250, but I know I have to." So he was getting out with the Collector's armor, Collector's helmet, the green card, and XM250 with all 3 extra mags. He got to keep all the armor and the green card, but he was still complaining how he didn't want to bring me the XM250. So obviously I was kind of like thinking about how maybe he would betray me or something, but I had run many raids with Volk before this. And all that, he invited me to a call with 2 of his other friends. I hear Volk ask the friend, should I do it or not? And his friend said, do it. So Volk says, kick him, block him, I just snagged your XM250. I get kicked from that group chat and Volk blocks me and leaves all the group chats that he was already in with me. So I had done at least half of the work of killing Collector. Cam did nothing, and Volkanor got out with all of Collector's stuff and betrayed me.